Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our kickoff meeting for the project title, a commercial prototype for the life cycle for solar panel in Makung Nation. My name is Dr. Shaharia Chaudhuri. I'm honored to be the host of today's event. We are thrilled to have such a distinguished group of guests, partners, team members, and stakeholders here today. Your presence significance to the importance of this initiative and your commitment fostering sustainable development in the Mekong region. Before we begin, I would like to acknowledge and welcome our honored guest, the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Higher Education, Science, Research and Innovation, Mr. Pramsok, Director of International Affairs Division from Ministry of Education, Ms. Luxmon Samansin, and Director of International Resource Utilization and Promotion Group, Mrs. Sada Pron, from Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Minister Counselor, Mr. Tasasi, from PI team, Prince of Songkla University, Associate Professor Dr. Michai, and Deputy Director, Research and Development Office, Prince of Songkla University, Assistant Professor Dr. Mithini, from Faculty of Environmental Management, Dr. Madhya Kumar Dutta from Makung Institute Director, distinguished guests, and stakeholders. Welcome to the Faculty of Environmental Management, Prince of Songkla University. To officially commence our meeting, I would like to invite from PI team to invite Associate Professor Dr. Michai, Deputy Director of Research and Development, to deliver his opening remark. Dr. Michai, the floor is yours.
Yeah, nearly right. Yeah. So good morning, everybody. Honorable Permanent Secretary คุณเพิ่มศักดิ์สัจจาภิวัฒน์ Director of International Affairs Division คุณลูกหม่อนสมาชิน Director of International Resource Utilization and Promotion Group คุณสุดารัตน์อิ่มเจริญ Plan and Promotion Analyst Professional Level คุณอิสรีโชติพุทธิพันธ์ Minister of Foreign Affairs or MOFA Thailand Minister Consular คุณทิชาสิทธิ์ประสิทธิรัตน์ Department of International Economic Affairs คุณลลิพัฒน์เกิดกรุง Distinguished guests, colleagues and friends. Good morning and welcome to the kick-off meeting of the project titled The Commercial Prototype for the Life Cycle of the Solar Panels in Mekong Nation. It is a great honor to address you guys today that we start this significant and transformative journey together. First of all, I would like to extend my gratitude to everyone joining us in this important moment. Your commitment is important to the success of this project, and I'm delighted to see the such of linguistic group of the experts and stakeholders here. As we know, the increasing use of the solar PV technology have brought the benefit in terms of renewable engineering, energy production and sustainability. However, the challenge of managing of the life cycle of solar panel, particularly the recycle, has become an issue of demand our immediate attention and innovative solution. In this project, funded by the Republic of Korea, aim to create a sustainable recycling system that not only mitigate the environmental impact of the solar panel waste, but also promote the circular economy and enhance the overall sustainability of our engineering system, energy system. I would like to thank Dr. Saharia Chowdhury, the project leader, and his crew for their leadership and dedication of this cause. Finally, I would like to thank all of you guys for your guys' support. We work together to create sustainable and a brighter future for our communities in the world. Thank you, and I look forward to see the successful and the productive kick-off meeting. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mitchai, for your wonderful remark. Now, next move on to invite our Associate Dean from Faculty of Environmental Management, Dr. Assistant Professor, Dr. Mithini. Please, the floor is yours.
Good morning, everyone. Honorable Permanent Secretary, Kun Pham Suk, Director of International Affairs Division, Dr. Lasamun, Director of International Resource Utilization and Promotion Group, Kun Sudhaporn, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Thailand, Kun Isali, Minister Consular, Kun Tashasit, and Department of International Economic Affairs, Kun Lalipat, and all distinguished guests. First of all, I would like to apologize that I cannot join in person as I have got COVID infection. I'm so sorry about that. By the way, welcome all of you to our Faculty of Environmental Management, Prince of Songkhla University. And today, according to this event, to initiate the project, a commercial prototype for the life cycle of solar panel in Mekong nations, we would like to thank all the team members for all contribution. And I hope that this project would achieve all the objectives and the goals. Also, thank you for your participation today. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Mithini, for your wonderful remark, even though you were sick, for your time. Thank you so much. Now, next move on to our remark from Mekong Institute. Please help me to welcome Mr. Dutta for his opening remarks.
Thank you very much. Very good morning to all of you. Mr. Pham Suk Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Higher Education, Science, Research and Innovation, Thailand. Ms. Ruxmon Singh, Director of International Affairs Division. Mr. Korea, and also from Indonesia, Malaysia, and Vietnam and Thailand. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. A very good morning to all of you and welcome to this launching meeting of the project on a commercial prototype of the life cycle of solar panels in the Mekong Nation. So let me first of all congratulate the team from the Department of Environmental Science in Songkla University for putting up a very good project proposal. And it has been selected out of a lot of nearly 161 applications that we received in the 7th call for the Mekong Korea Cooperation Fund in 2023. So a big round of applause to the team for that. Yeah. And most importantly, this is a very important project in the sense that we already have felt the need of this kind of solutions, environmental solutions with the climate change and this kind of adaptation, and pollution is becoming one of the crucial factor. So for your information, Mekong Institute is an intergovernmental organization which is based in Phnom Penh. And it works basically for the sub-regional cooperation in the 6 greater Mekong countries in Cambodia, Laos, Myanmar, Vietnam, Thailand, and the Republic of Korea, Republic of China, with mainly Yunnan province and Guangxi province. Mekong Korea Cooperation Fund was established in 2014 under the cooperation of the Mekong countries and Republic of Korea. This funding mechanism has been established at Mekong Institute as a fund manager and also to coordinate the projects and in terms of project calls, review of the application, and also monitoring and evaluation of these projects and reporting to the Mekong countries and Republic of Korea. This Mekong Korea Cooperation Fund is basically providing support to 7 priority sectors under the Mekong ROK Plan of Action 2021 to 2025. Current 7 sectors are agriculture and rural development, culture and tourism, environment, human resource development, information communication technology, non-traditional security challenges, and infrastructure development. So since its inception in 2014, we have been able to support nearly 48 projects in the region. In total, since 2014 until now, with a total funding portfolio of nearly 25 million US dollars. In terms of the projects, I would say that in Thailand we have funded 7 projects, including the current one. And out of these 4 projects we have already completed, and 3 projects are ongoing, with a total funding of nearly 2.7 million US dollars. And we have been very successful in implementing several projects, notably the project that we have worked with Thammasat University, particularly with biotech on cassava value chain. And also we work with the Manipur University, with Chulalongkorn University, as well as with the Ministry of Industry and Phnom Penh University, and also Ministry of Interior. So these are the 7 project implementing agencies, and we are able to showcase very good results out of these projects that we have accomplished. As you know, we see the sub-regional cooperation. So meaning that the issues or the problems need to be identified which are regional in nature, which has transboundary implications. So environment is basically a transboundary issue, agriculture or the kind of infrastructure. So these are the areas where we are looking towards having some kind of collaboration in terms of knowledge sharing, capacity building, and also policy advice. The projects that we are aiming should be addressed on these lines. And most importantly, how the results can be shared, how the outcomes of the results can be shared, replicated, and upscaled. So as you know, we are funding this like up to $1 million per project. So these are basically to pilot some of the core issues. When we pilot this, we come up with certain results. So how these results can be upscaled or replicated. So this is most important. We are not saying that this project ends here with the end of the project duration, but we want to see how we carry forward the results. So this is most important for us. For this purpose, we have established a project. It's called the PRIME project monitoring and evaluation of the MKCF projects. We are helping or assisting all the project implementing agencies to build their inherent capacities in terms of building up networking collaboration and also to co-work on the projects and implementing their project activities. We have created a cloud-based monitoring and evaluation system where all the project implementing agencies are required to provide information. So this is kind of a one place, kind of a single place where all project-related information are being, provided as a complete kind of a repository of information from all the projects. So this is basically aiming to create and contribute to the Mekong ROK goals of cooperation. So in each priority sectors, as I mentioned, we have 7 priority sectors. For each sectors, we have certain outcomes and goals. So all these projects are basically contributing to those sectoral goals. And at the higher level, the sub-regional cooperation between cooperation goals of Mekong ROK, aligned with Korea ASEAN Solidarity Initiative and the Indo-Pacific strategy of Korea. So this is how we are building up the project with us. So at the PIA level, you may think that we just have to implement the activities, but we are not ending there itself. These activities are leading to achieve the higher goals of the sector. In the environment sector, we have set certain indicators and targets. So we need to contribute to all these XYZ projects towards that sectoral goals, and thereby contributing to the higher goals of the sub-regional cooperation. So under that program, we are also going to have a series of roundtable meetings at least once in a year. This year, we are planning to have the roundtable meeting in November in Thailand. So where we will bring the high-level officials from all the 7 line ministries from all the 5 Mekong countries and Republic of Korea. So they will join in this meeting to hear the results of these projects, where we will invite the project implementing agencies, those who have completed and those who are ongoing as well, to showcase their results, outcome stories. So with an idea, basically, to build some kind of collaboration or joint projects with other development partners. In the Mekong countries, we have nearly 14 sub-regional cooperation frameworks like Mekong Japan, US Mekong, Australia Mekong, Mekong Ganga, China Mekong, etc. So all these programs are more or less also addressing certain regional issues. So through Republic of Korea Mekong cooperation, we are trying to see how we can build up collaboration and synergies among our work. So this is how we are trying to address the larger goals and build up cooperation among different development partners in the Mekong region and with the support of Republic of Korea. So with this note, I stop here. I will continue to hear the project discussion and deliberation from all the team members. And from Mekong Institute and MKCF team, we are there not to supervise your work, but to co-work with you. We want to see how these results we can carry forward, So we are there all the time to do any backstopping and to provide any analytic support, and we bring in also expert connections. For example, this project, Dr. Park is already here. Thank you, Dr. Park, for joining us from Seoul. We have also provided support to Republic of Korea organizations as well. So basically to bring in the technical support and expertise. So they have already showcased number of very important technological innovations. So how we can make use of these kind of technologies in our region. So building such collaboration is also another objective of the Mekong Korea cooperation. So with these words, I stop here, and once again, thank you all of you for joining us, and also to the Republic of Korea for the generous support and giving us this opportunity to work together in the region. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Dutta, for your opening remark. Now let's move on to our next opening remark from Ministry of Higher Education, Science, Research and Innovation. Honorable Permanent Secretary, Mr. Pham Suk, his recorded video will present.
Mr. Thap Chasit, Prasit Thirak, Mr. Controller, Department of International Economics, Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Thailand, Associate Professor Dr. Thanachai Suthipan, Deputy Director of the Research and Development Office, Humanity and Social Science, Dean of Songkla University, Assistant Professor Dr. Meitini Jalan, Associate Dean for Economics Affairs and International Relations, Dean of Songkla University, Mr. Madhu Rajaya Kumaratta, Director of Trade and Investment Facilitation Department and Director of Mekong Republic of Korea Cooperation Fund, Mekong Institute. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Sawasdee krab. On behalf of Mr. Ministry of Higher Education, Science, Research and Innovation, or MESI, I am honored to exchange the warmest welcome to all of you to the commercial prototype for the life cycle of solar panel in Mekong Nation project launching meeting. First and foremost, I would like to congratulate Dean of Songkla University and the project's implementation agency on the successful launch of the projects. Notably, this project is the sole initiative from Thailand selected to receive support from the Mekong Republic of Korea Cooperation Fund, or MKCF, in 2023. It radiated March, a significant step forward in our endeavors to transform and foster sustainable development in our regions. Is also aligned with the military's visionary goals with and to harness the power of higher education, science, research, and innovation to achieve rapid and sustainable development, enhance competitiveness, create values, and prepare for the future. Ladies and gentlemen, as energy security becomes a critical concern for our region, it is imperative to transform how we source, consume, and distribute energy resources. Regionally and globally, the solar energy utilization has remarkably increased over the past decades. However, this increase has also led to risk in solar waste. which can pose serious health and environmental risks if not properly disposed of. By aiming to address the critical issue, I believe that the project will play a vital role in fostering the long-term sustainability and environmental harmony of the rapidly growing solar energy industry in the Mekong regions. The success of this project hinges on the collaboration and support of various stakeholders, including government bodies, industry leaders, academic institutes, and local communities. It's through this united effort that we can achieve the ambitious targets we have set and create a lasting impact. Together, we can make a difference and build a brighter, cleaner, and more prosperous future. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take this opportunity to convey my heartfelt gratitude to the government of the Republic of Korea for their unwavering support through the MKCF, which had made the launch of this project possible. I extend my appreciation to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Thailand, and the Mekong Institute for their great support. I am certain that the project will not only advance practice renewable energy management to enhance energy security in Thailand and the Mekong region, but will also serve as a strong foundation for research network and long-term partnership among the Mekong ROK member countries. On my final note, I would like to reaffirm the Minister of commitments. We see commitment to strengthening cooperation within the Mekong ROK framework. I also wish to thank you all for being here today and for your continued commitment to sustainable development and innovation. I hope that this significant gathering will lead us to a productive discussion, ensuring the expected deliverable and formal project. I hereby with the evaluate success and look forward to the years of our fruitful and majorly beneficial cooperation to come. Thank you. ขอบคุณครับ
Thank you so much, Mr. Parmusak, for your wonderful remark. Now let's move on to our last but not least, the Honorable Minister Councillor, Mr. Tasasi, for his opening remark. So please help me to welcome our Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Minister Council, Mr. Tasasit.
Thank you. His Excellency Mr. Phumsuk Satchapivat, Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Higher Education, Science Research and Innovation. Dr. Laksamon Samansin, Director of International Affairs Division, Ministry of Higher Education. Associate Professor Dr. Mathanachai Suthipan, Deputy Director of the Research and Development Office, Humanities and Social Sciences, Prince of Songkhla University. Associate Professor Dr. Methini Yujaran, Associate Dean for Academic Affairs and International Relations, Prince of Songkhla University. Mr. Mathurja Kumar Gupta, Director of Trade and Investment Facilitation Department and Director of Mekong Republic of Korea Cooperation Fund, or MKCF, Mekong Institute, RMI. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Sawadee krab. On behalf of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Thailand, I would like to thank the Prince of Songkhla University or PSU, for your kind invitation extended to me and my colleagues. I am very pleased to attend the project launch event today. As Thailand's focal point of the Mekong Republic of Korea Cooperation or Mekong ROK framework and the Mekong ROK Cooperation Fund or MKCF, I wish to congratulate all involved parties on the successful launch of the project, a commercial prototype for the life cycle of solar panels in Mekong nations, which was selected as Thailand's project under the 7th call of MKCF in 2023. Over the past 10 years, the Mekong ROK framework has played a significant role in promoting the socio-economic development of the Mekong sub-region, particularly through the MKCF since 2014. Thailand appreciates the recent commitment of the ROK's government as pledged in the Korea-ASEAN Solidarity Initiative, or KASI, to increase the MKCF to $10 million by 2027. This pledge corresponds to the steadily increasing interest by potential project implementing agencies in all Mekong countries, especially in Thailand, where a record number of 57 project proposals has been submitted for the 8th and current call of MKCF. For Thailand, a total of 7 projects have so far received funding from the MKCF, with 4 projects already completed. The focus areas of those projects range from agriculture, migration, biocircular green or BCG economy, to forestry, pandemic prevention, and water resource management. This shows that the Mekong ROK framework through the MKCF has the potential to support Thailand and all Mekong countries in resolving a broad range of development issues and fostering sub-regional integration. Also, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the Mekong Institute for its significant role as the fund manager and project coordinator of the MKCF since its beginning. Ladies and gentlemen, today's event has indeed reflected remarkable efforts of the Health and Environmental Research Center, Faculty of Environmental Management at the PSU, in promoting environmental sustainability in the Mekong subregion. I am certain that this 2-year project will play an important part in helping reduce carbon emissions by developing policies, improving knowledge, and sustainable practices on the disposal of solar photovoltaic waste. I would also like to commend the transboundary nature of this project, as the local manufacturers and stakeholders in Thailand, Cambodia, and Vietnam will be the ones who benefit from the project. To enhance the capacity of Mekong countries to jointly address regional issues is well within the spirit and the ROK framework. On my last note, I would like to reiterate the readiness of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, as well as the Thai embassies and consulates generals in the concerned countries and regions to fully cooperate with the Thai project implementing agencies in general, as we have always done, and with the PSU on this particular project to achieve its ultimate purpose. I wish this project every success in its continuation and look forward to learning more about it in the latter session. I thank you. ขอบคุณครับ
Thank you so much, Mr. Tasasit, for your wonderful remark from Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Now let's move on to showcase our team members. Here is our team member. Oh, sorry. Here is our team members from our project. Myself, Dr. Sharia Chaudhuri. I'm the team leader of this project. And we have also Associate Professor Dr. Chirakomol, from Director of Health and Environmental Research Center. Professor Dr. Chia from University Kawangshan, Malaysia. Dr. Lane Miras Peters from Germany. Dr. Viu Thinh Rak from Vietnam. Dr. Ao Hua from Vietnam, sorry, I repeat it again. Dr. Viu Thinh Rak from Cambodia and Dr. Ao Hua from Vietnam. Dr. Tufan from University Erlangga, Indonesia. Dr. Jin Suk Lee, Energy Institute of Energy Research from Korea. And Dr. Chin from University Kawangshan, Malaysia. So here is our team. We are committed to successfully finish this project on time, and we strongly work hardworking, and we will showcase our teamwork also today, because we already started our work during our presentation. And that's it. And now is move on to the photo session. And please, everyone, turn on your camera, and we'll have a photo session. Dear all, please, may I request, please turn on your camera. We will have a group photo. Okay. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much for your attention. Now let's move on to our presentation, project presentation. Okay. Sorry. Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. Am I audible now? And can you see the screen? Okay. Thank you so much. We are thanks to the Mekong Korea Corporation for a wonderful opportunity for us as a project implement as a agency. This is our opening ceremony, and thanks to all of you, our stakeholder, partners, distinguished guests from Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ministry of Education, especially also thanks our stakeholder, because they are the key person for in this project who will supporting us. And also especially thanks to the K Water, who's going to be, this is a great opportunity to meet with them from Korea. So this is our general information about our project. The project title, a commercial prototype for the life cycle of solar panel in Mekong Nation. So we are working 3 universities together, put hands together, but leading university is the Prince of Songkhla University and National Minh Chi University, Cambodia, and also The Nang University, Vietnam. The project duration 2 years and budget 600, around 600 more than. And our project team member we already showcased. In this project, we have two full-time staff, project manager, myself, and project coordinator, Professor Dr. Chirakumul. And myself, I'm expert on, I have the 5 years experience about solar PV recycling and hazardous waste material, chemical recycling. So mainly I'm working on recycling material. And our main goal actually to bring academic research into the industry. So that's for that vision we are working. And this is my expertise. And my colleague, he's also working on health and environment, especially on human health, and also how can we connect with the environment, how is important. And he also has experience about project management, research methodology, survey monitoring. So this is just the background of the project, why it's important to address this issue. So here we can see that the solar PV technology is dramatically increased day by day due to the clean energy, and we know, and also if we compare with other renewable energy technology is very cheap and convenient. We can install anywhere, especially remote area. So that's why solar PV dramatically day by day increasing, and this is the report from AEDP. We can see the Alternative Energy Development Plan from 2012 to 2021. And growth capacity, especially for Thailand, the huge improvement we can see. The expected growth from 2,130 gigawatt in 2024 to 8,049 gigawatt by 2029. And the growth is 31.8% during the forecast period from 2024 to 2029. And according to the Generation Authority of Thailand, EGAT, he's confirmed that they had initiated the 24 megawatt floating hydro solar power plant in the northeast Thailand. They are going to launch. And this is the big power plant, and which would be the 16 floating solar project. And it would be around combined together 2,725 megawatt. And if we think that solar waste challenges, this is as we know that solar PV life cycle only 20 to 25 years. Although that there are many reasons it become a waste. So this is the main concern, not only solar PV end of life, it become a waste, but there are many reasons like natural disaster or transportation problem, manufacturing problem, it can become a waste. Here we can see that solar PV waste management, here we can see that 246 ton solar landfill disposed in the landfill. And if 16 floating solar, landfill, which is 246 tons, and it predict that the first over decade, and it is predict that it would become a 800,000 ton by 2036, it would become a waste. So how can we address? Because as we know, previously we work like any product we can launch anytime. But right now, before bring any product, we need to think how it be sustainable, how it can relate it to the environment, how it can help to our environment. Otherwise, it would be difficult to manage future. So this is the national issue of Thailand. How about regional issue like Mekong region? So here we can see the neighboring countries, Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, they are also promoting the solar PV. And we can see that Vietnam already reaching 60,500 megawatt. Laos planning for 7,656 megawatt. Cambodia 376 already installed by 2021. So it would become a waste. There are many reasons, and as we mentioned about, and need to effective recycling. So as we mentioned that not only recycling, we need the proper guidance, policy, strong policy to how to manage, and we need the proper standard, the policy recycling process, which can be help in be environmental friendly. So that's the main issue. That's the big problem. We are here to solve this problem, and we are committed to solve this issue. We are not committed that within 2 years, but we will take initiative to solve the fundamental. We will start, and the project goal to develop the implement effective strategies for managing the solar PV waste in Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, and there were supporting nation region Mekong Corporation, and priorities of renewable energy and sustainable waste management. And in 3 words, we can say that what it would be our goal, objective to create the database for solar PV waste. And we will develop the technology, and then we will have a capacity building. These 3 things from this project. And the primary objective, this project addressing burgeoning issue of solar PV waste in Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, understanding its current scope and forecasting future volume, implement effective management strategies. Sorry. So under the objective, what kind of activities actually we will have? We will have case studies, and that case study can help us to the current situation. We can know the current situation and what would be the future situation that from solar waste, and how actually what kind of policy currently available, how they manage. So we will try to address that as much as. So that's why our main focus first start with the case study field work. And next, we will develop the database, online cloud database, which is not only actually for solar PV waste. We are going to create a database from installation. Like when some company, we will provide the cloud database apps, Android apps, and also iOS for the stakeholders who's going to be use these apps, and there's going to be get benefit, and it would be the win-win solution between stakeholders and also the manufacturers, because when stakeholder will know that they have the possibility to return the company, the return policy, when they know, and when government has the clear vision or clear the amount of solar waste, then they will have the strong policy too. So that's why we will develop the apps, and these apps, like sometime stakeholders, they will input the data about maybe install solar new panel. So after 20 years, it become a waste. But how about if it can be become a waste? Many reasons, transportation, or maybe earthquake. There are many reasons. So whatever. So we will have option that when we input the information, and they have that they will input the after it become a waste. They'll input that this is the reason it become a waste. So we will have the clear database about so how much solar PV install working right now. And maybe every year can the policymaker, they have the database that if 2020, just for example, 2020 install 2000 megawatt, suddenly it become 200 megawatt become a waste. So next end of this year, government or policymaker, they will have the data that 200 megawatt become a waste. So it's it would be very easy to make a strong policy. And we will have the recycling, we will developing prototype, we will have some lab scale recycling process, and we are trying to also collaborate with the industry to how to make this the more effectively the recycling process. So we'll have the recycling and recovery lab scale. And also we will provide the prototype, commercial prototype for solar recycling. And we have the educational awareness, because currently, as we know, that some all of our stakeholders not aware about why we need solar recycling, because we know that the solar is a clean energy. What is the behind the scene? Why we need in recycling? Because we know it's a clean energy. So we have some activities, stakeholders, manufacturers, and policymakers, that the showcase, and also some educational awareness. Some expert will join that why we need recycling, and how they contribute, how they get benefit. So that's why we have the awareness event, educational awareness event. And during that time, we have the post test and pre-test, because that can help us to know the knowledge gap of our stakeholders. So this project will align with the national strategy supporting transition renewable energy while addressing waste issue and regional priorities. This project also the prioritized by regional issue, the managing the environmental impact of solar energy growth in Southeast Asia. MKCF priorities promote sustainability, waste management, and innovation in the region. This is the actually theory of change chart for our project: impact, input, activities, output, outcome, and impact. So we need input funding. We already have. We have expertise, and we are working on the capacity building, and also the technical tools. We will work on that. And the activities earlier I mentioned about that, the field work or field study, and also develop the web-based, cloud-based database apps, which is controlled by apps actually. And also recycling. Recycling, we will have some recycling setup, and we will do the lab scale recycling, and which can produce that would be the outcome actually, the educational awareness event. And what would be the output? Output is apps, the database. And the second output is a prototype. We will provide the solar PV recycling prototype. And third output is empower the local manufacturer and stakeholders about the awareness of solar PV. And what would be the outcome? So outcome actually encourage the stakeholder, will encourage and stakeholder improving. For example, maybe this year 10% are using, we try to promote 20%. That would be the improving the data collection, understanding PV waste, and effective management and recycling of solar PV waste. Because when we will provide the prototype, it will help to properly waste recycling and sustainable solar energy sector with the circular economy approach and supportive policy framework for solar waste management. And the main impact, there are three kind of impact from our project: reduce the environmental impact like CO2 emission, enhance the sustainability growth, increase the awareness and empowerment. So this is our project activities, year 1, year 2. Output 1, database development for solar PV waste. And what would be the activities for output 1? Case study, efficiency measurement. This is for, because before create the database, we need to know the problem. Then we develop the database for where. And second, data collection, apps development. And third activities actually is related to the second output, but we are trying to do earlier because our project duration very limited, only 2 years. So we need to do earliest because we need to prepare early. So that's why we do. Second year, we will do the business prototype output and also empowered local manufacturer stakeholder through to the educational awareness. This educational awareness, we will have the activities. First of all, we will do the national, we will arrange the national level, especially we selected especially for Thailand, we selected the Songkhla area. So we will arrange in Songkhla for local community, authority, government, and then stakeholders. We will have the awareness event here. And also Cambodia, also Dalat province, Vietnam and Cambodia, same. And after that, we will have a big event in Bangkok where we will invite the key person for the awareness event. And second activities we will do for the industrial collaboration for prototype. For developing the prototype, when we do the lab scale recycling, we need industrial collaboration. We already start working with that one, and event management for our third output. Project activities, case study, efficiency measurement, lead by Prince of Songkhla University, but it will be conduct two university, Vietnam and Cambodia, these two university leading, and the event location, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, specific city, we will revise it, that one, specific city, because which is measurable, and the data collection apps development, which will lead the Prince of Songkhla University. And for apps development, we'll call tender according to the MKCF and also the Prince of Songkhla University rules. Following that one, we'll call a national and international company to join and present there. Then best one will select the proceeding the selection process. And lab setup for 2 years, Prince of Songkhla University, and we will have also some supportive from University Kabangsaan, Malaysia. They will also support us for lab facilities. And year 2 lab scale recycling, it would be the Prince of Songkhla University leading. We will conduct actually here, so there is no partner from Vietnam or Cambodia. And industrial collaboration, Prince of Songkhla University leading, but we already started talking with one of our the collaborative partner, K Water. They are supporting us to this is actually already proposed. We are working on this, the Hyundai Solar solution, and also in Thailand, Kansiai Energy Solution. This is ongoing process for industrial collaboration, and it would be the Republic of Korea and also in Thailand. And event management, Prince of Songkhla University and other 2 university, and we will arrange between 3 countries, similar place, Thailand, Cambodia, and Vietnam. This is our, look messy, but actually for us, it's a very clear framework for mind mapping for our project. For case study, how we will do, we will align some part, but I would like to invite my team member, Professor Chia, to explain little bit for understanding.
Thank you very much, Sarah. So, good morning, Sarah. Take this role as assigned by the project coordinator of the Sarah and so the person government. Okay, so let me explain, maybe not briefly, but I think you hear so please bear with me. So we go project by project briefly. So as mentioned by the Sarah, each project they have 5 major objectives. So each of the objectives will have their own research activity. So as shown in the PowerPoint granted, the first activity is about case study. So the main purpose of this activity is to collect to estimate, to collect data about the health status of PV waste, and we will need the input from the stakeholder. Stakeholder, for instance, like residential area, okay, commercial area, commercial buildings, or maybe some government buildings as well. So these are the three major input we may need from the stakeholders. Then this information actually is important for us to know what is the current scenario, and also for us to estimate what will be the future waste. So let's say for coming 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, what's the volume data? So it's easier for us to have this data and can come up with a plan, especially during the workshop or seminar later that we can share with the public and so so that's whether the time to propose what will be our next agenda after we review this model. Okay, so that is first thing. The second purpose of having this field study is actually to gather the information, all the information for us to develop the apps. Because the app actually is one tool for us to collect continuously the, for instance, like volume, numbers of the solar panel installed, and their history, location, yes, location, history, the volume of it, then the efficiency. Because not all solar panels can last for 25 years. Maybe 10 years, it depends on the environment, many other factors. So I think we cannot judge the estimate.
Professor Chia, I just want to add one thing that recently we met with new technology which can give us more deep knowledge about like some solar panel, they looks good but no efficiency, maybe 2% is useless. So we can in our case study, we also predict that one and we'll show the result that can also recycle. Because if they use the consumer, they don't know. So it can be also the good point. Thank you.
So for this first activity, you see we have divided the activity into several steps. So the first one is preparation. So this is what we are currently doing at the present. Then after that, we will prepare a survey questionnaire. So of course, we need to validate the questionnaire. Then we conduct a pilot study. So to validate all the question. And then sample size. We haven't really finalized yet. We have in mind the stakeholders that we will actually included, but subjected to how well actually they will, how willing then they cooperate with us. So this should be done and maybe together with some policy makers.
I have some information. Surely we have some candidates who side, but for we have two steps. The first step we have to pilot study for develop their questionnaire and every data collections. So that means at the beginning, right, because here the sample size should be 10 or 20 or 30% of the sample size information for pilot study. And after that, we will spread to the 100% when we do with the in the protocol. So that means I just confirm you that we have the gateway sample size first. And secondly, and so that means we were talking about the ethical committee also, because we will put the ethical committee under the PSU at first, and after that we will also apply to another 3 countries. That's it. Okay, please.
Sorry. Otherwise, I can so the application can be developed after the survey or prior to the survey. But I'm not wondering if you have the application, maybe you have in doing the guidelines. I don't know.
We have an idea to have together to build along the apps to capture all the data.
Yeah.
I think this part we need to discuss with the apps developers so that they will actually accommodate for further revision after when they launch, they give us an app and ask them to.
Yes, we will work on, we will start working, developing apps right now, maybe next month, because the trial apps, it take time. And also it take time like our case study will finish maybe within this year. So we are starting working together. So our yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yes. Thank you. Okay. So as mentioned by just now, the data for the data collection, we will actually conduct the survey and physically to 3 countries, based on Thailand, Vietnam, and Cambodia. So from that side, we need to ask the conduct the survey. We need to collect all the data. Then after that, we go to the next step number 3 is data cleaning and also data analysis. One of yes.
What is the source of data? Who are the responsible of the
Stakeholders. I mentioned in general, suppliers, manufacturers, user. The user, so like the residents, commercial or government authority.
Yeah.
And of course, the manufacturers will.
Yeah, of course.
Also. Then after the data analysis and finally we count the rate of for these 3 countries. For the first activity, to achieve the first objective. So we go to the second objective for this activity number 2. Okay, so it's also clear, but we can explain to you it. So the first step is requirement gathering, because in this activity mainly actually assisted by the apps developers. Of course, with our inputs. Okay, so we will do many rounds of discussion for them to improve the apps from time to time. Yeah. So this part we may not have full information yet. We are in the discussion on what kind of information they need to capture. Okay, so as I mentioned just now, this is the long process. Takes several rounds to do the activity. Okay. So we believe that we can do this because kind of technology is already very well established. Okay, so to come up with the app should be okay, so this app is very useful, I think. It's always to keep track the current statistic, okay, volume, okay, and to estimate so coming let's say from 3-5 years, what will be the volume of the product, and that need to be maintained. Not necessarily recycled or disposed, but maintained also.
Even though still now ARENA, International Renewable Energy Authority, they have their internal, but they doesn't have actually for stakeholders who can easily access. So this is our good opportunity to showcase our work from MKCF.
So the apps development is usually continued by testing and improvement, then further by monitoring and also maintenance. This is for the second objective. So I would like to continue with the activities about recycling process setup. So Dr. Saria actually mentioning about that skill, so that's what to emphasize it. With the time actually, so we may not be able to actually establish or build a big scale system. But what we like to propose here is actually sort of like stages by stages, but in smaller scale instruments or facility in the lab. For instance, like small grinder, small furnace, small reactor, actually to conduct a small scale recycling protocol. And we will study the efficiency of it. And from there, we can collect some of the recovered recycled panels or the components of the PV panel. Then we can use that to really come up with another prototype, small scale prototype, before we go to the large, bigger prototype with the industry or with our stakeholder work together with that label. Okay, this is for the second, third activity. So you see, the first one will be the first step is a feasibility design. So this is more like instruments, stages of the process that you actually set up in the laboratory. Then after that, we will do some kind of like process development. Because solar panel contains different components.
Yes.
Okay, so we have the aluminum frame, we have the glass, we have the solar panel unit, and also the NEC. Okay, so we will design stages, okay, stages.
And also, Prof, we are thinking about the pattern
Yeah, that's it.
But we are not committed, but we will try our best.
Yes.
Yeah, recycling better.
Okay, so, then after that, as I mentioned, just how process development, so optimization actually to recycle, okay, to recycle whatever component which is useful and still with the value. For example, the aluminum frame, the glass, okay, the glass is actually reusable. Okay, that is for third activity. So go to the fourth activity. The fourth activity number 4 is more on material recovery. Okay, material recovery. This is not this is actually to extract. Okay, extract precious components or metal, for instance, like copper, silver. They're expensive actually, and also being utilized to construct, fabricate the whole solar panel. So in this activity, actually the main focus is to recover the materials. Recover materials, for instance, like we use several types of treatment method: physical, chemical, and thermal. I'm not saying that we are the first person or we will define this, but this is a very established already. If you look at the research, do literature review, they already proposed many methods in the research article. So what we're going to do is we will test which method or which protocol, for example, just our thermal, physical, and chemical, we'll see what will be the best. And then we will actually propose a standard protocol. Okay, and we will come up with the options. They say for this solar panel, this is the problem. We will investigate based on the app. You can actually predict which part actually has problem. So we can propose to the user. You can actually send this for maintenance, target for certain component. Then you can actually just pay for the small component rather than scrap the whole thing, buy a new one. And you can reduce the volume of the waste of the solar. So this is one idea of collecting this. And at the same time, actually, we can also reduce the waste of precious metal, which is actually you can, if you know the way you can actually collect it, you can actually sell, or maybe you have a third party of this company that can actually.
It can be also third party will come, or in future will circular economy will join another industry who will make a new solar panel from old waste solar. That can be another business in future, follow-up business from our project.
So for activity number 4, also we as mentioned just now, for those component which we already recovered just now, for instance, like the solar, the aluminum, the glass layer, we will work together with local company, okay, that can help us work together to fabricate new solar panel using those recovered component. And we check what will be the efficiency. Let's say this new solar panel is fabricated using maybe certain component which is recycled. What will be the efficiency compared with a newly made solar panel? This is also another thing that is important. You want to encourage people to use recycled solar panel. They will definitely ask you, can you compete with the new one? They are not aiming 100% same, but let's say we can achieve, let's say 95%, 90%, that would be pretty much very good already. So we can save costs. So encourage people instead of scrapping solar panel, we propose to them you can recover, you can recycle certain components. So this is for the research.
I have a question here.
Yes.
When is the material recovery? So who will do? The project team will do, or like where it is? What is the collection procedure? Who will store? Where it is assembled?
For the recovery of the material, we will do it. Okay, project team. No, we do it, but in small scale. For instance, I say the aluminum frame, we can do it actually. We can help, let's say, some local workshop that will require maybe bigger scale of the grinder or the cutter. That is something that definitely doable. So we can actually, let's say, maybe a proposal or several pieces of recycling.
We have actually team for do that one, recycling recovery material, and we'll do with consult, and then we have team researcher team who will do this.
For those
Yeah.
recycle and modern, we can use it for differentiate if you want. The recovered, let's say precious metal, no, we not going to do it in larger scale because this require, because the process is very tedious, high temperature, high consumption of acid. So, but in the activity 4, we will develop, we will optimize the parameter, how to recover this kind of metal.
At the same time, what is the current practice? Because many of these panels are working, they are disposed or thrown. What is the current practice in these countries which is being recovered by the municipality or I don't know? How is it being?
From my reading, from my understanding, in landing.
Exactly. So then, so if you are talking about material recovery, who will engage to secure, segregate, where is it going? Complete traceability. How you are going to do it?
Before you do it, you need to have the data.
Yeah.
What kind of metal, what kind of precious material you need to recover?
Everything is going through that, right?
Yes, so you need to have the data to convince that actually this is doable. Then you can come up with the calculation, how much metal you extract from this one swap and what will be the price. Yeah, so this will be collected, the data from this activity. But I don't think we will, in this project, with the time, I don't think we will have our capability to develop the whole process, then recover, then to estimate the cost. I don't think this is something that we can do at this stage. Because solar panel is very big. To physically separate it, we need some workshop actually with our skill tools. Then let's say I give example, let's say thermal treatment. You need to heat, you need to burn the PVC, the glue that laminate the panel. The large scale panel, how can we yes, we don't have that panel. That's why what we are proposing now here in before is we will come out with a small, take a small portion. Okay, we will need do some kind of like trial, small sample size. Then we do the treatment, then we check the efficiency, the recovery percentage of it. Yeah. That is after the long discussion with team, and this will be our this one proposal.
You have the challenges and risks already identified.
I think we have the challenges like
The risk and how this can be mitigated. I think that is very important. Because if you're talking of the scale, suppose you say like you do on this small size, how small it is? If the material collection is too small a size, or I don't know, so how waste fit that sample would be very important. I think withdraw to the lessons. Please, I would want to say something.
Optimal.
From Indonesia.
Oh, Indonesia.
My expertise is operation activity, and of course, we will do the risk assessment for the small scale lab. And after that, after we build the small scale lab, and then we got the products, we will do again the three steps. The risk assessment. So we will not.
Any question for the panel?
Oh,
Yeah.
because we haven't finished yet.
Yeah, we will stop for the first assessment, the activity two. We will doing the real risk assessment at each side until we got the products. After we got the product, continuous improvement, we will do again the real risk assessment. Yes. Of course, in risk assessment is not enough. We will do also the job safety analysis. Because we work with the humans, us, and with the tools. So we will do the assessment with the materials and also with the workers, which is us.
So if you no problem, we can discuss along the way. So that's for activity number 4 or activity number 4. So continue improvement that's also included in the activity. So let's move on to the last final activity for activity number 5. So as mentioned by Dr. Sarah, this is more on awareness. So, organizing the education awareness event. So what we like to propose is like a seminar, and in the seminar, the dialogue.
Yeah, dialogue, yes.
Have interactions with the stakeholder, user, and also local authority, and also manufacturers, paint manufacturers. So what we are proposing during the proposal version is we will have a survey form for the participant. Then before the seminar, they will answer the survey form. Then after the seminar, then after we update them, we provide them all the informations about this project, what will be the output of this project. Then we will check, answer again the question form, the survey form, to see how much improvement in terms of their awareness before and after the seminar. So this will be conducted in Bangkok. In Bangkok, so we will actually find related stakeholders, so to come together. Then I think this is the most important part to validate or to see how effective actually whether this project is being successfully implemented. So this should be get the input from them. Okay, so this is for like
Number last one, yeah.
So of course the last one is get feedback from them. With that for us to come up with some improvement actions for the completion of the project. So
Thank you, Professor
thank you.
Chia. And also we will have the follow-up because last session in Bangkok, that one before that one we also have the locally each province or each located area will have the awareness event. So main important thing is that three things that the difficult work, the first one, most important case study to know identify the real problem. And last one is to solve the awareness event, most important, the capacity building. That's two, and technology will assist. This is our mini framework. We already discussed about this one earlier. We mentioned already. I just skip it. Output, impact already discussed about this. The theory of change, of what will be the outcome. And this is our budget. And we right now because yesterday we had some teamwork, we need to adjust some budget due to because we change some plans, some activities we remove, or some activities we add. So we need to relocate actually our budget. So that's why we need some time to revise this part, financial part. But working activities, the main output is same. Just only activities like output one database for solar PV. Under this one, these activities. Output two prototype, and under these activities. And output three, the empowering local manufacturer and stakeholders, the capacity building part. This activity it is. So this is actually we started work earlier because our project actually started from March. So we are not waited for project launching. We started our working. This is our teamwork yesterday, our all team members, and we tomorrow also we have team activities. So these 2 days we will clearly we'll mapping our project and proper agenda we will create these 2 days, and then we'll start the final work. And this is as a project manager, I've been joined the M&E framework. That was wonderful, and thank you so much, Mr. Dutta, for wonderful opportunity. And it's really great. Previously we thought that we receive project and we need to do alone. No, the Mekong Institute train us how to do that. That's the knowledge, and I really appreciate, and I learned a lot from this one. And also we have the collaborative work with K-Water. We after M&E framework, we joined K-Water activities, and that was also the great learning for me. And we are now working together with K-Water. And this is Evertech. Earlier I mentioned about this last week I visited Bangkok, and this is only one machine is from Italy, which can help us. That earlier I mentioned about that the solar panel becoming waste. That's one thing. Other thing is that the panel looks good, but we don't know how much efficiency. Maybe 2%. So the consumer doesn't have any idea. They just taking it. But instead of that, they can maybe change to the new one or exchange new one. So this panel, this machine will input the data of the solar panel, what is the original database from solar panel, and then we'll test. And then it will automatically, technology will calculate that how much efficiency drop, how much voltage drop, what is the problem, and which part solar panel problem is it. We can solve it, because in terms of saving the economical aspect, we can also in future it would be the service the solar panel that for reusing, reducing the cost.
So in a panel, there may be several components, right?
Yes.
So out of that, what components are basically used for this?
Oh no, this is actually input and output.
Input and output.
Input and output, and they will calculate whole part. Yeah, whole system.
So, let's say you notice, if you check, then after you notice that they are efficiency drop, then you need to investigate which component. Yeah.
And another technology from Mr. Dutta, another what you mentioned about that, another machine have that machine will detect a specific part, for example, whole solar panel, but which part actually the problem and which part actually not working. We can identify with that one also.
Suggestion here.
Yes.
Maybe you need to contact the solar panel manufacturers also, because they have the R&D facility. They will be the one who will have adequate knowledge, because they take the market response all the time from their suppliers, distributors, right? So what is the complaint they are receiving? So your first point of contact should be the manufacturers and suppliers, right? Then only you will know how best the solutions would be and how we will help these manufacturers to provide additional information which otherwise probably they are not used. Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Thank you for your comments. We already start working on this.
But may I know who are the lead manufacturers, say in Thailand or in Vietnam or in Malaysia?
In Thailand,
Which are important?
we decided in Thailand we are trying to collaborate with this Kansai Energy Solution.
They manufacture solar panels.
They are like assembly in Japanese company, but assembly in Thailand. Yeah, assembly. Thailand actually don't have any manufacturer. They just assembler. And another one is from Korea, Hyundai Solar. We are trying because they are leading. They have the good R&D.
Have the assembly.
Not they doesn't have assembly. They directly export. So we are trying to collaborate with them and know deeperly. So K Water, they are helping us for this collaboration.
My solution is that when you do the case study, your first assessment study, you also I think need to have this kind of manufacturers or assemblers, leading assemblers of solar panels in these pilot countries. Then we will have a clear idea which company is having the largest market, which is having their own R&D facility, or recycling facility, or collection recovery system, their distributor network. This will help us to establish the basis. So if you have a complete information of these distributors here, the manufacturers, whoever, the assemblers, then that picture will help us a lot. So you can start from there. That is my suggestion. You are the expert. This is only my suggestion. You can take.
I think. Thank you so much.
Ideas,
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Dotto. I think.
Sorry, because they will give us a database of the price. Because eventually, after 2 years of your project, if we are thinking of sustainability or stability, who is the user of your project? Your user of your project is these companies. They will be the one who will take the results of your project to look for the expansion of their business, to improve their system, their market system. So you need to, I think, co-work with them And in your meetings, when you talk of awareness or whatever, I think they are the one who should be the one speaking in those seminars. What they encounter, what are the issues they are having, what are the restrictions or regulations that are prohibiting them to do something, I don't know, or what are the regulations they are looking for, however.
Thank you, Mr. Dotto. I do believe that you become an expert now. We are just going to that one. No. Yeah, and this is the Laxika technology. This is the Laxika technology. They are the solar PV installer. We have the delegate from Laxika technology, and they are helping us to collect old solar panel from PSO hospital. We just collect last month that one. This panel became a waste just only due to the transportation. It's a new panel, but due to the transfer. So we'll check actually is it still working? It's just broken, but is it still working? And how much the efficiency, okay, then we can reuse it without anything. And this is our project visibility. We already have the LinkedIn page, and we are developing our own project website. The solarcyclemekong.org is under develop. We believe that within end of next month we can be on board. And for Facebook and X is upcoming, and this is already we have started the posting. That's it. And thank you so much for your attention. If you have any question from online, please feel free to ask question. Thank you. I think I stop sharing, then I can see the person. Okay. Any question from online?
May I?
Yes, sure. Please go
Hello,
ahead.
I'm Mizan from Mekong Institute, and thank you for your presentation today. I have a few questions to ask. My first question is about the field study. It was saying that you will do your field study in Thailand, in Vietnam, and in Cambodia. Am I right? In that case, will you apply the same criteria to select the field, or it will be different for each country?
Oh. Oh. Okay. Could you repeat your question again?
Yeah, sure. For the field study, will you apply the same criteria to select the field in Thailand, in Cambodia, in Vietnam, or it will be different for each country?
It would be for for 3 countries, and also the Mekong nation, they can use these facilities.
Yes, it will be in 3 areas, but I'm just wondering if you apply for the same criteria to select the field in 3 different countries.
Yeah, what the criteria how to select, right?
Oh.
How to select the area?
Because our 2 partners university from Vietnam and Cambodia specific location. So based on their expertise and convenience, we select that specific area. For example, we are in Songkhla province, so it's easy to collect data for us, and that's why we selected Songkhla. At the same time, for Vietnam and Cambodia, we select same places because it would be convenient for them. Otherwise, because our project duration only 2 years, otherwise it would be difficult. So that's why we select these 3 areas.
Yeah, okay, thank you. And then how much data will you plan to collect? Like it will be only for like 2 years. It's not really long, as you said so. So I'm just wondering how or what can be found from that kind of data collection. I'm just wondering.
what kind of data collection from these three areas?
Yes. Also, also how it can be related to the app you will be developing.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for your question. For example, we will select the stakeholder, especially hospital. If we will select for Songkhla province, and Songkhla province, we will select different stakeholder like hospital, government, or commercial. So we will not select all government area. We will specify maybe 3 or 4 or 5 that each, and then we will make average the data. And also the consumer, that residential area we will select. And so that three all of representative can show we can get the data how about the current situation, right? And then we will input the data in the apps that how much this is the from stakeholder, and also the consumer and policymaker will make a strong policy for this. And input data is like the how much the solar panel install. For example, in our faculty, maybe install 1 megawatt or maybe a 50 kilowatt. So we will input the data, the 50 kilowatt, which company, and how much efficiency, the all information. Okay, what is that? So if it's currently working, so it's the ongoing. But suddenly, maybe due to the wind or due to the natural disaster, maybe it become a waste after 6 months. Then we will input the data again that it become a waste due to maybe natural disaster or something like this. So end of this year, we'll have the clear forecast about the solar PV that this year installed to 2000 megawatt, but 200 megawatt become a waste. So government or policymaker, they have the specific amount of waste in this area. So it's actually follow-up project. After we this develop, we will develop at the larger scale the follow-up project, because we cannot we cannot solve this issue within 2 years. We start the follow-up work. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That's it from me. Thank you.
Yeah, and also Professor Chia would like to add one more.
Okay, maybe for the question. So besides collecting data about the volume of the solar panel and how many years already installed, and also the efficiency and all this information. Besides that, actually another information which is also important is the awareness. Awareness of the current user about the disposal, the disposal of solar panel. How well actually they understand the impact of the waste solar panel, let's say was left used in landfill. Then we'd like to know the level of knowledge and also awareness of the user. So I think this information is very useful, and especially when we conduct the seminar about the awareness in the activity number 5, then we will include these informations, let's say the level of awareness of existing user. Okay, then during the seminar we will actually prepare the educational material to actually brief the stakeholder and user about this project, recycling and recovery of solar panel. Then we can measure, after the seminar, we can measure their understanding and also the level of awareness after the seminar. So this is because this is one of the major objective of the project. Yes, thank you.
May I, just for clarification? Yes. My understanding is that your project is trying to see the solar panel waste assessment. How these waste are being reused or something. And based on that, you are trying to come out with some kind of a prototype, how to do the recovery, right? So that prototype is basically a kind of an assessment system, or recovery system. It is not kind of a physical product.
No.
So it is basically a flow
You are designing a flow for the, for recovery. How best this can be recovered?
Yes,
That is what you are proposing.
yes, recycle and recover.
Recover and recycle.
Yes,
Got
some
it.
part you can recycle and reuse, but those cannot be reused, you can recover.
Yeah, so you will create a kind of a model at the end, right? So a model, model for recovery and recycling.
Yes,
That is what you are trying to do here.
yes,
And to do that, you are preparing a kind of a case study in 3 locations to have some kind of sample to understand what is the current situation. And based on that, you will design a system, right? A system. And whom are you going to give this system? Who are your takers or users of this system?
the stakeholders,
Who are they?
the user, local authority, as you, Mr. Dutai mentioned as well, the manufacturer.
The manufacturer.
Not necessarily they will use it, but they prefer for their future directions. And also if the apps is,
I think is the main part of this, the stakeholder is important is the distributor. Because they are the key person who distribute to install, they will take from the different company. So the distributor is the main stakeholder who is going to be use these apps. And then if we can convince or negotiate with the between the distributor and manufacturer, so it can help to the awareness, increase the awareness.
and also monitoring.
Monitoring, yes.
Yep. So is it correct to use the word prototype? My question is that. Because normally with this kind of system, we use the word model. You know, you are preparing a model, not a prototype. For me, prototype would be a design or, you know,
As actually, as we plan in activity number 3, 4, we recover, let's say, we recover the aluminum frame, the glass layer. We can actually
do a prototype,
a small prototype based on the recover parts. This is doable. This is doable.
In this project?
Yes, in this project. This project, yes.
Okay, so that was my question. Because you need to a little bit clarify on this, because when we say prototype, we will know that something is being tested and designed on the lab, and we are asking, you know, other investors to commercialize or something like that, where certain kind of IP requirements are there, right? Certification. So is it something like that or not? Yeah. How deep it is from that angle?
I would prefer to use small prototype.
Small prototype for design of the panel.
Yes.
So that it lasts longer or something.
No, it may not. We do not dare to claim last longer, but we can extend the life of the solar panel.
Okay, can I give more information? Actually, you know, we have to understand about the prototype words. That means this project, you know, even we develop modern things, but prototype doesn't mean we have to evaluate and we have to validate it before go to be the, you know, commercialized. So that means when you ask about maybe it's not modern, maybe it's not ready to use. Actually, I can confirm it's ready to use, but you know, but we have to pass the process of the validation and sometimes about you know, calling data and analyzing. So that means we still call it this prototype, even it's modern, right? Yeah. And regarding if you're talking about the commercialized, that's been our targets. After we did the project, surely it will be commercialized. Yes.
What will be the commercial value of this model? How a company can put investment on this model?
Yeah, I think the main how to say,
what is the economics of this?
So this project we develop protocol.
Protocol.
The prototype is validate the protocol, the effectiveness of the protocol. That's all. So not to commercialize it. I think if the value is there, I believe you have to take care for this.
Okay.
You dare not to promise that we have a
Yes.
big prototype that you can convince the taker, no.
That is the model we are introducing for the
Yes.
commercial purpose. You can.
Yeah, so when we
That's
asking
my
about the output, that means we have the patents, we have IP, and we have the record. So that means this is how the company will go to use. They can sub-license our IP.
Supply chain.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Modeling a supply
Yeah,
chain.
like it, like
Modeling a supply chain.
Yes.
More appropriate. I think you need to use this kind of words.
we
You know,
we
please
already,
revise, yeah.
we already include
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
process of IP development.
More appropriate supply chain.
Right, Dr. Jordan?
It is
Yes.
strengthening the supply chain in waste management, something in recycling. Yeah, it is something greening the supply chain, something of that sort, right? A model that you are creating for recovery and what do you call for greening, so the less waste and less waste is there and something like that. So I think we need to put this kind of words, because when you will,
Think we got zero waste.
yeah, because when you will go to make certain kind of seminar with the high, there'll be many questions coming out,
Yeah.
many questions, which you have to be very clear when you are using, we are creating a prototype. Big players like you and they will think, okay, my company will benefit. At the end, they do not see anything. They will come back to you. Yeah. So what is that? I want to put in money. You are doing 2 years research on this. I want to put in money. Give me the product. Where is that?
This is actually, we have to thank you about the PSU. PSU, it's very, we have the very strong process about the, patent management. Actually, we have the patent center on the sidebars. And okay, this project's output will be the patent. Actually, we can add a more process of the patent development. And we have the patent center. And after that, we will have the team for manage how to sub-license and contact matching fund with the company.
Yeah,
Yes.
and as the professor mentioned that you will have some kind of a prototype also for the panel, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
So you,
again, we will not give, but we will they should come to co-fundings or they should come to
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That is some possibility your project can think about as a exit strategy, or like kind of what kind of sustainability at the end you want. Because supply chain design, I think you don't have to do so many things in 3 countries. You can do in a small way also. It not be much difference, right?
Make it complete in the small whales, and after that they will use as the models.
Yeah. So what professor mentioned that you can also try in this project to do some kind of prototype in the solar panel with a lab system, right? That you mentioned. So I think you should put more emphasis on that.
Yeah.
Rather than doing awareness and this and that, that will come through in many ways.
I thought the awareness is one of the major objectives for us our job to fulfill this project.
Yeah, that is fine. But if you can, awareness can be rooted through now the traditional way of awareness by doing workshop and seminar are past mostly. Okay. My new concept of awareness is, if this is a product you are buying, the company itself will build the awareness on sustainability. Okay. They will ask you to take back, throw it in certain bin, do it this, blah, blah, to the consumer directly. You do not have to hold a seminar like this and do as awareness, they will forget the next day.
You mean
The company, you have to work with the company under the sustainability of their product to build in that awareness through the product. That should be the private sector engagement that you should create.
You mean the guideline of the company to come?
Company guideline, then their maintenance and service system.
Yeah.
When you do your study, you try to see with the company that what is their existing service and maintenance system in terms of the warranty and everything. So if you can do a little bit more research to give certain suggestion to the company that, okay, when you sell through your distributor or retailer, we need to create this kind of incentives or awareness, to the buyers. This is something awareness we think about now. Not the traditional way of doing, workshop, seminar. I think you change it. You change your work plan. I have no issue. Okay.
Mr. Tonto, we have just some comments.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, because previously, actually, we had what you were saying, we had that plan. But the budget of the instrument, others is very limited. So can we cross that one? We can do that, but we need to cross our instrumental budget, the 10%, because if we want to provide the product, the existing product, and we need to certain amount of crossing, because we are also okay with developing the technology, and I do agree with you that we want to give the company some solution that showing the product. In that case, we need your
that is fine. But my suggestion is here, you are researcher, academician, right? We need to understand the market, and market is where the private sector, the companies are doing a lot of work. They are putting their own money for their survival and their business, which is so competitive in the market now. There is no one single, solar panel supplier. There are thousands in the market probably, So everybody is fighting to catch up the market. Everybody is thinking of certain innovation. So you need to have, private industry and academic discussion in a meeting like this in each country to understand what is their thinking on this matter. Introduce your concept in a different way. You don't have to talk the whole story.
Like a people, we provide a suggestion.
You don't provide you take their private sector opinion.
Yeah.
What is their thinking in this direction on the recycling, on this recovery of the panels? What is the total scenario of this recycling and this in the environment today? Give them this idea first. Maybe they know. Then in our discussion in each country, you involve who are the manufacturers, assemblers, distributors. No need policymaker here. It is completely private sector driven. Okay, invite them in a meeting like this, bring them on a table, introduce your concept, ask them their opinion. Then after that, you meet one-on-one, because they don't talk when so many are there. They are competitors, right? So some are distributors, some are assemblers. So somebody maybe, retailer, somebody like consumer, So you bring them in a discussion and take their opinion. Then you see how your entire thinking of designing project may take a different set of ideas to incorporate, which is very market driven, to sustain the work. Otherwise, it will remain as academic work with few, pockets, and there you will not see the larger picture, So this is what I can suggest you. You are not going to change the whole thing. I'm not saying, but before just jumping on doing the case study or something, please do, private sector engagement meeting in each country to draw their opinion, to understand what is the current situation in terms of recycling and recovery.
And where we will put this result part, on the discussion or the projects, right?
No, this input you use to rethink your activities. You can redesign, because you really have to go to the market to get the information. Then you redesign. Then you understand who are your co-partners.
Okay, put it in redesign.
Yeah.
Part of the field study.
Yeah, in your field study, you put it before going for data collection.
My question is, we don't want to provide more activity, but okay, thank you again. Maybe
no, it's not a matter.
Include
in the case field study. Include in your field study, then you can reduce your field study scope by using this information as a data collection.
Bye.
Your data collection, you don't have to go to house, one-on-one. It's very time consuming.
They're talking with the private sector. Okay.
You can segregate to 2 or 3 meetings with the groups like this, Suppose you are bringing all the distributors or a mix of distributor, manufacturers, assemblers in one place for 2 hours meeting followed by a lunch. They'll be happy.
Yeah, most of the time from my experience, they always ask me how much support you can
how much money.
No, this is a market they will get. This report you will share, you will involve them in the successive discussion. They are part of it, and you form a committee, like project steering committee or something in this system. They'll be happy to participate and share more information to you.
And we share the output later with them.
You share the output, and they will collaborate with you, they will provide you their facility, and they can co-fund your activity. They can co-fund if they see there's much value. You get there's a co-creation. If you because we are giving you this opportunity to co-create throughout this, you don't have to tell me, oh, this activities list, and I'm going to finish this, and write the report, submit to us. This is very typical way now. This system markets are so evolving and dynamic now. We really have to work with the players in the market. They have rich data, rich experience than us, because we are not putting money. They are the ones who are putting money from their profit they're earning in making their business survive and grow. So let us join hands with them. So do that. Maybe the first meeting in Thailand, organize it in Bangkok with the key player, bring them, have a 2-3 hour discussion like this, then roll out in Cambodia and Vietnam based on the result. That should be your first, I think, activity. My suggestion, you may discuss among your team and redesign. Don't worry.
Valuable.
Yeah.
So valuable.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Any suggestion from the online? Yeah, they may like to add. Because for us, we have to show results. Because our countries and the Republic of Korea, they don't want to see these reports. We need to create certain innovative products, create employment, create income. Okay? Not these reports, paper publication, this research completed. This is a development project, unlike the academic project.
Yeah.
This is a development project where we want to see results happening where in terms of employment. Because of this recycling, these private companies are putting a recycling plant or something that will create employment, that will create jobs, income for the people. This is the aim we are interested in.
Yeah. Now,
The final result is that.
thank you for clarifying that output that we want.
Yeah.
We must show.
Yeah, we must know that.
We must show.
You have to tell me that, okay, we have created these 5 new plants, this private company invest, that create this many jobs and employment for the
How
local
much
people.
income per capita in this area? Like
In that area or in this household. This is the baseline we are talking. Baseline and what next after 2 years.
we will have to hire some statistician and economician. Okay.
It's
We will do it.
Huh?
SROI method,
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Social return.
yeah, social economic returns we have to show.
Any question from audience online?
Maybe Mijung Siwa.
Nijum, do you?
Oh, not anymore from my side. Thank you.
I think it's her lunchtime. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
if no question,
We can
conclude.
conclude and say thanks to conclude. Any concluding speech from anyone?
Any speech?
Any speech?
No.
So who will say the closing? Yeah. Over you, I think. No, not me. My job is to give money and to give them advice until the last.
Okay, I see. Give us order. No. I think probably you can do because sometimes I got out from the room. I miss some.
Yeah, and you can make a final.
Really?
Yeah, make a final comment. Because you're the most.
Final comments on
Final.
this story or closing.
Closing, right?
Closing.
Well, on behalf of, I would say that I used to be the administrator of Philip Songkla University for a long time and working on many projects in the past and still now, I'm really happy about this project that about waste of solar waste. And I hope that this project will be useful to many
other countries in the Mekong regions, and very fruitful idea and suggestion during discussion that will be applied for the project in the near future or coming month. When I can declare close of this morning session, and I don't know in the afternoon. Thank you very much, everybody. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Achan, for your
Final words for final.
Okay, and thank you so much, all of our Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ministry of Education, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and from K-Water, Korea, and also from our faculty, Dr. Mithini, and
Mekong Institute.
Yeah, Mekong Institute, from Mekong Institute all over the world. And thank you so much. And it's really great honor to having you. And especially Mr. Dotto, he had traveled from Konkan to here. Yeah, so thank you so much.
Meet with you.
And we are.
Thank you.
And thanks for your comments. We will redesign our plan. And we appreciate, we all the time open for comments, evaluation, and we will improve. We are committed to do our best, and our main goal to product all materials bring to the recycling industry and to contribute the sustainable circular economy. Thank you so much, all of you. That's for today our first session. Next session would be our with Mr. Asutosh, MKCF, between our team. Thank you so much.
Finance officer also.
Yes, finance officer, yes. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Now is lunch break.
Yeah.
We will, Mr. Asutosh, we'll back 1:30.
Thailand time.
Thailand time 1:30.
Mizung is not.
Now lunch already.
No.
Mizung is not.
No, necessary. Mizung, you can leave. No problem.
Thank you. Enjoy your lunch. See you later in person. Bye.
And also MOFA and the Education Ministry. Yes, you can. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, you can close.